Hey guys, so on my last video we had a chat about the simplicity of putting together a CV. One viewer messaged me and asked about how they go about references. So I wanted to briefly touch on that from a recruitment perspective. So typically we would need to talk to two former line managers. So line managers who you directly reported to on a daily basis. Why is that? So that's because we ask questions around your performance, your duties, your skill set, how you dealt with clients, how you dealt with management, any achievements and that type of thing. So they need to know you well, but you also have to have reported to them. So say there's two situations here. So you're currently unemployed or you've just resigned. So obviously your referees must be ready and have okayed to provide a reference for you. So ask them. Don't assume. Some companies won't do any references, so you need to ask them if they don't mind being contacted. We need their phone numbers, obviously, email, title, position. So track them down on LinkedIn, look up the companies, get all the details so they're there and ready and it's not going to delay you getting the role. Another situation is, say you're still employed, you might be able to find a former manager who's since left your company who will be happy to do a reference. Otherwise, you're going to have to go further back into your work history to find someone else. Or, worst case scenario, a client that you deal with regularly, someone who you trust. So remember to never assume that your line manager is going to give you a reference. You need to ask. Then my next and final best piece of advice is, even if you've already got the job and you've resigned and you're working out your notice period, you need to think ahead and plan ahead. So, worst case scenario, your new role doesn't work out. You need a reference. More than likely we'll want a reference from your current employer. So don't forget to ask. Ask a line manager if they don't mind in future to provide a reference for you. Make the time worthwhile during your notice period to ask the question, keep in contact, stay professional and don't burn any bridges because you'll need them.